Okay, are you ready for secret number 6? Leaning back to attract. This is magnetizing versus pursuing. So we're in this 7 video series of 7 proven secrets to attract your soulmate love without kissing any frogs. And just a review of the first few secrets that we've gone over. Secret number 1 is open up to the possibility of soulmate love. Secret 2 is set an intention, getting really clear and setting an intention. Number 3 is notice all the love you already have and that gratitude, how it opens doors of more love. Number 4 is making space in your heart, releasing past loves. And then number 5 is create your vision list and begin to visualize. So today, secret number 6, relating to attracting and magnetizing versus pursuing and chasing. And as a result of this, we figure out and practice and notice that we're attracting the kind of man that we really want, instead of maybe the kinds of men that we have continued to attract that just aren't fitting what we're really looking for. Most of us are successful women. We have strong abilities that are very effective in our work and the management of our homes and our lives. And you've probably heard about masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is something that everybody has. It's not just a male attribute. It energizes and supports us in leadership roles, strategic planning, decision-making, and countless other areas of our life. And it's common in our current culture for women to be more comfortable using our masculine energy than our feminine energy a lot of times. I had never really thought about it. I just knew that the type of men that I was meeting and attracting weren't the kind of men that I really wanted, and I didn't know why until I learned a little more about it. So there are 2 key points in this topic. The first one being the masculine and feminine energy that we'll talk about mostly. And the second one, levels of attraction, and we'll go over that more in the last video, secret number 7, levels of attraction. So when I first got back into dating 2 or 3 years ago, I was teaching a class at my church, and there was an attractive single guy in the class, and we had fun conversations and interesting time kind of bantering and maybe flirting a little bit with each other after class. So one day I just said, we should go to coffee sometime. What do you think? And he looked at me and like he was thinking, and he said, yeah, okay. But he didn't say any more, and he didn't bring it up again. So I just thought, well, maybe he's not interested, and I just let it go. But I had just started working with a love coach at that time, and I told her about it. And this is when she started to go over this masculine, feminine energy idea with me. We talked about pursuing and chasing versus magnetizing and attracting. And I wasn't sure what to think, really, since I knew I was confident and attractive and intelligent and capable. And I didn't want to hide any of that or put any of that aside and not be myself. But I kept it in mind, and I didn't pursue any more conversations with him beyond that class. Then a few weeks later, he was waiting outside of a meeting I was in to talk to me afterwards. And he said, would you be interested in going to lunch with me? I said, sure. It sounds like that sounds good. I'd like that. And I heard my coach and my coach conversations in the back of my mind. So I stopped there rather than taking over and making the plan myself. And I let him lead the rest of the interaction. And I have to say, it felt really good. He asked me what kind of food I liked. Did I have any favorite restaurants? Days of the week, when would be the best to go? He offered to make reservations at a place, or did I want to? And I just felt like this is completely foreign to me, but I really, really enjoyed it. He took care of everything. He paid for lunch after the fun time together, and he seemed to really be happy to do that. So I love that. He was doing all the work, and I was having a lot of fun with it. And that can be an experience, just an example of an experience of kind of leaning back into that feminine energy, but still, we still choose and we still lead in our own way. So we're not giving up our power. As I've learned since then, it's typical, and I'll argue probably even inherent in men, to want to please you and do things to help you and support you. And it's usually part of their nature, and even to protect you and to make you feel safe. And after learning about this perspective, I started to observe men and notice how often I was seeing that this was happening. It wasn't happening with the kinds of men that I had been dating before, but I was noticing that there were men that see things this way. At one point in my life, after a divorce, I was the self-elected president of the Man Haters Club. I didn't need them. I didn't want them. I didn't respect them. I didn't have any openings and energy or time in my life for them. And that is exactly what I got, an independent life with no men. But after a while, after doing some healing for my own sake, I began to realize I really did want to be in a relationship with a great guy. So I was learning that if I wanted a guy who naturally took a more alpha or masculine role in a relationship, which I realized was what I truly wanted as I sat and thought about how I wanted to be treated and how that came across and what role I played in that. I needed to practice that leaning back and enjoying my feminine energy. This changed, it truly changed everything for me. I was attracting different men, I was dating different men, and I was really enjoying this shift. It was more like what I was wanting, and I wasn't even having to do the pursuing and the chasing. So once again, this doesn't have anything to do with giving away our power as women, and we have the power. We're choosing. We are leading in a feminine way. Nurturing your feminine energy can be as simple as dancing in the living room, listening to fun or funky or inspirational music, taking a bubble bath, putting on your favorite outfit that makes you feel gorgeous. And those are just some steps you can take if that's something that you would like to try to do. Doing the pursuing or chasing, on the other hand, chasing a man comes from more masculine energy. And don't worry, we still get to do our power. So just making a little shift in how we're thinking and what kinds of things we want to do. One of my coaches explained that it's like this. Imagine the castle of your dreams, and you are the queen of your castle. Describe it in detail, each room, what it looks like, how the natural light is, what kind of lighting you have, the decor, the colors. Is there a moat? Is there a drawbridge? Is the drawbridge up or down? And you are in charge of your castle. You're the one to decide who comes into the courtyard, who comes for dinner, etc. And you just honor yourself and your life by knowing that this is all your castle, your life, yourself, and you're in charge. The energetic shift, it can become irresistible to the men that you're looking for. So if you're looking for a man who treats you like a queen, who enjoys your femininity and your full self, we don't want to hide any of ourselves. In fact, one of the things I saw the other day in a video that I was watching with a love coach was that the feeling that we're too big, that we're too much for any man to be able to handle is really a self-limiting belief. And this isn't going along with that. This is being our full selves and enjoying the part of us that is the feminine part that really isn't nurtured by our culture very often. So being irresistibly magnetizing to the men that you're wanting to draw in. Spending some time and bringing out your feminine energy will result in a beautiful balance when you're attracting your one. Your needs and your feelings and your voice are heard and valued and cherished, and your soulmate can't get enough of you. Okay, so this goes along with the second part, as I said, that we'll talk about the next time, that personal energy, the energetic vibration, and that will be pumping up your mindset, your love attraction magnetism with your mindset and your love attraction vibration level. So for the activity, the exercise for today, set aside 20 to 30 minutes. And this will be some time you want to spend by yourself, either this evening or as soon as possible, and get ready for a date with yourself, your beautiful self. Put on the clothes that make you feel beautiful and sexy, makeup, jewelry, whatever you like, and just have fun with it. Turn on some music that you love and dance to it. being in your body directly connects you with your feminine energy. So our mental energy is mostly masculine. So thinking, planning, being in our thoughts and strategizing is more of a masculine energy type of activity, and being in our bodies, feeling, moving, those are more feminine kinds of things, even our heart energy. So turn on some music you love, dance to it, directly connect to your feminine self, feel your body as you move, smile your beautiful smile, have a mirror close by and look in the mirror and tell yourself right into your eyes, you are so beautiful, I love you. And say this many times as you dance and enjoy your amazing feminine self, this date with yourself. And it'll probably feel silly at first. And the next time you do it, if you choose to do it again, just get used to it, because what you're telling yourself is how beautiful you are, how feminine and masculine balanced you are, and what you can do to enjoy your full self, your authentic, beautiful self. And to get some help with dancing in your feminine energy, if you want some help with that, I'm going to put a little link at the end of this video. There's a woman named Patty Contenta on YouTube, and she does Latin dances, salsa, rumba. Oh my goodness, beautiful. And she really is a proponent of dancing with feminine energy. So I'll send that link on to you. Just a reminder, you don't have to give up your amazing intellectual masculine energy at all. It's always there when you need it. And beginning to play with weaving in your leaning back feminine energy as you watch men be drawn to you like magic. So next time we will go through secret number 7, having to do with mindset. And there will be no frog kissing necessary when you finish these 7 secrets. Enjoy this activity, this date with yourself.